Welcome back, MTG Joe here. Today we are going to be testing out the first day of post-ban meathook. Part of the reason why I am playing this deck here is because the Mythic Invitational Qualifier is this weekend. It's standard best of 3. They've given us a day to prepare, and I was planning on playing mono black, and then they banned my meathook, and I don't really have too much time to test, so I'm just kind of tweaking little configurations here. So notably, meathook has been banned. From what I've seen thus far today, there's been a lot of wedding announcements, lots of esper, lots of go wide decks. So Liliana is not as good. I've also cut, so originally this list was 2 Liliana, 1 more Sheoldred, and 1 Hero's Downfall. Instead, I'm trying out Shakedown Heavy and really just going for a more aggressively slanted mono black deck instead of what we normally play in this type of deck. And the way we're kind of going about it, I'm actually gonna, do I like curtains? I guess it's fine late game, but I want to try this out, see how it is. But 1, 2, 3, 4, we're still trying to hit. So Evolve Sleeper, curtains on 1, Underdog on 2, Trespasser, Shakedown Heavy. Shakedown Heavy can provide some card advantage if it doesn't let us attack in. And then Sheoldred, Shakedown also requires 2 blockers. Still have Invokes on the top end. Sorin I think is going to be decent with flying just to go over the top. Some Bankbusters main, Cut Down, Infernal Grasp, so just more targeted removal in this particular build. And then we have 1 Mech Hanger as our utility land to animate our Bankbusters. The first version of the sideboard that I have, Graveyard Hate, Sweeper Hate for tokens, a Soul Transfer for catch-all removal, Junji for the grindier matchups to go over the top, some Duress for hand hate, Parasitic Grasp as all the wedding announcement tokens, aggro deck, stuff like that to deal 3 damage. Then we have Reckoner Bankbuster for more card advantage, another Sorin when we need flying or just lifelink, stuff like that. And then Whack, it gets cheaper to target white creatures, so it's only 1 mana 4/4. Think Rave Enfeeblement, but sorcery speed. So we'll take it for a spin, play a couple games. I really don't know what the meta is like, so tweaking some of those items, like tweaking the deck right now is a little tough without knowing what we're going to run into. So really the thing, like Esper is going to be the most notable. Wedding Announcement seems like one of the best cards. Fable will likely have a home as well, so we're going to want to see what we want to play. Play first. All right, well, I said 1, 2, 1, potentially 2, 3. So we can go heavy or the Trespasser here. We just do this now. This could be Esper mid-range. I guess I could have waited, but get our damage in now, because if they play like Thalia or something, I can't do too much against it. Against Make Disappear, kind of don't want them to use their mana this turn. Because the thing is, I could just pump into Evolve Sleeper here, or I have Infernal Grasp if they go over Fiend. Hang on to Mech Hanger for now. So I think I would rather get Shakedown out first. I guess we kind of play into Depopulate this way. Okay, so Destroy Evil. It's a little... Could see the Wandering Emperor here. Problem is with Emperor, I can't really play around it.
Run away. You'll be safer. You are not much of a roadblock.
I think we just go Shieldred here, forces them to have a removal. If not, they're taking some damage. Esper is going to be everywhere. This card's really bad for my deck. So that turn...
Remember your training.
It's actually interesting here because I can go Trespasser, or I can just blitz Underdog. I think we blitz Underdog here. Holding on Takanuma for now. They cycle, take 2, that's good sign, good sign. Give me 1 sec. Sorry, Uber orders. Okay, they take 2 damage there. I think we might just kill the Shieldred, because then it makes this Underdog lethal. Sure. Seems decent.
Let your blade do the talking.
I think we just do this. Eat shakedown. They're dead. Cool, 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 cool. Probably want to go grindier in this match. Probably Junji. The problem is, like, scaling up so much is a bit of a problem. So maybe we don't want Junji. Can get rid of cut downs, get rid of like 2 grasps. Do I want Hearse in this matchup? Do I want Whack? Curtains is fine. Hearse is okay because it gives me like just another thing to do with my mana. It gives me pseudo haste as well. I don't know how controlling they are. We very well could be seeing farewell out of them. They could be straight Esper. We are showing them a bit more of an aggressive slant. Opponent goes first. I think we keep this. Don't have a play on 1, but Bankbuster's value. Trespasser can tax them. But I'd like to draw on something other than lands. So they are an announcement deck. Just attack in while the coast is clear. Probably hold back if they hold up mana. They could have Obscure Interceptor or Tie. There's a few things they can have. If they tap out, if I could stick Sorin, it'll be good. Okay, so we see Rafine. So Croaky's list was playing 1 Spell Pierce. I don't think they play Spell Pierce, but I wouldn't be completely shocked if they do. Underdog there is kind of interesting. So I can go heavy here. I can go Trespasser, crew attack with both. I can try to get Sorin down and then just attack with Trespasser. That makes it worse into things, so maybe we hold off. Eat underdog here. Keep one of these back. We could have played this out, but I was going to down tick, and then they can either have a removal spell or like Wandering Emperor, and then I'm kind of just using this as a fog for a turn. Next turn I have like Bankbuster Shakedown that we can do. And they're kind of fueling the graveyard, so I can take some advantage of that. I think I want to hold the heavy for afterwards. Okay, so they did have the Spell Pierce. That's good to know. Announcement's gonna flip here. Okay, so they have AO. It's gonna be problematic because I can't attack in. Okay, so they are creature heavier. So we boarded wrong. So we need to bring in the removal. So they didn't show any creatures game 1. They didn't show the wedding announcements. So this is Croaky's list. We just boarded wrong. Be mindful to play around that. Not going to be able to beat the AO. Guess if I hit Invoke. Could help. So we'll know we got to change it up. We also be mindful that Plaza Heroes can give it indestructible. See if there's just some fluke way we can mess them up. Likely Wandering Emperor as well. They can let me draw a card, but seeing if we can draw. They just need to chump here. So they kept in cut downs, they kept in Spell Pierce. Okay, they are on Spectral Adversary. So the phase out also relevant here. Okay, so saw what I needed to see. And that was just us not boarding properly. So Duresses come out, Curtains comes out, Hearse comes out, Cut downs, all the grasps. AO is 6/4. So whack comes in. They didn't really show counter spells other than Spell Pierce. I could do Grasp. Honestly, Shakedown's kind of awkward. Do I want Junji? Go Soul Transfer, or do I actually should get the Malfunctions in? Alright, let's try it like that. If they are a wedding announcement deck. We know what we're playing against. That helps. I thought they were more Esper control. They're Esper midrange creatures. We have a couple turns to draw. Not the most aggressive start. Really need to find a land here, ideally. Some Denic. So if they go Rafine here, it's a little annoying, but then I can Infernal Grasp it and then eat it. Okay, that's fine. So question here, do we gamble on the land, or do I just take this out now? Get my value. Because if I don't hit a land, then we do nothing for the turn and it feels bad. I can grasp it. That keeps them off the life gain. I can just do this and hit for 7 as well. Let's do that. See what they want to do here. I was really hoping for a land there so we could have dropped Sheoldred. These are 2-for-1s with Wandering Emperor. Okay, so we see Rafine. Could see them do 2 attacks to gain 4 life. Could see them do 1. Notably, if they kept in the Spell Pierce, it's kind of bad for me. I don't think I like Shakedown. We tried it. Probably do the Menace 2-drop maybe instead. Lower the curve a little bit more. Okay, cool. So... get rid of Denic. Can't get rid of Rafine. So we're doing that just to eat away at their Denic in the graveyard. Puts them down to 8. Next turn I could drop Sheoldred. Can also kill Ao if they have it. Can drop Junji perhaps. Okay, see Kaido come down.
With the right tools, I can do anything.
Probably want to take Rafina off the battlefield. Ward 1 being relevant. Pre-combat's interesting here because they might opt to, yeah, so they just go ninja here.
I've got all kinds of connections.
So let's just do this. So I have Grasp here, and then I have Shieldred. I got a double block on the Bank Buster. I think we just drop Shieldred and pass. Not gonna tap here because I want to get the card draw. This makes Kaido worse, it makes Rafina attacks worse. Okay, so they have Infernal Grasp. Still taking 2 here. Gives me a creature in the yard to eat. And this makes this better. I think we're on the... Depending on what they play, could get Junji going. So they do have Plaza heroes that can be used defensively. Okay, that's pretty good. Since I have 2 Junjis in hand, I'm gonna hold off. See how they block here. Okay, so we have Wandering Emperor. Could see the minus here.
Of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people.
See how they want to block.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
Okay, so they block properly. I need to get this Junji down. Junji's not like great. Like a cut down instead of any of these would have been good this match, just saving my life total a bit. But with Kaido out, they're grinding me out. This is the problem into these Esper decks, is I don't have sustained card advantage. We also haven't seen an Invoke in any of the 3 games.
Strike fast and strike hard.
I could have animated. Okay, so didn't like did not like Shakedown there. I think we go back to our old plan. Go back to Liliana's. Can go just another Bank Buster main and then a Junji top end. 26 lands. Can go another Sorin main. I think the Menace 2-drop's probably not too bad. Lets me sink mana into it. Probably trim one hearse. Go up another malicious. Can do whack, but then I'm discard 2. There's no way out. That's not bad. Eats at their hand. Might be better than duress. And then can play the hearse. Probably just like another whack or another malicious. All right, let's run that. We're trying out stuff. That's part of the fun. Give me one sec. Playing 87. This hand's too slow. Guess we're keeping this. That's a good draw. The Esper mid. Decent trade. Usually these Grixis decks don't play Liliana. We also can follow it up with Sheoldred. Trespasser for Trespasser trade. See if they want to trade here.
Consider yourself fortunate our motives lie.
I think we do this. They could have the 1 mana deal 2. Let's see what we get on top. Live dangerous.
A fair trade.
I'm gonna hold back this turn. They very well can have removal here. Just want to clear off the top of my library. I think we trade because we have a backup copy. Okay, see Bank Buster. Something, something, greatness at any cost.
Times call for dire tactics.
This could get them to tap down their mana. I'm doing this all now. I guess I can't crew anyways, so we just attack in. so they have a braid. Braid down. No removal yet. Seems good. This could just be Rakdos with Xander's Lounge. Can invoke to spare them next turn, draw a bunch of cards. Okay. I seem desperate. Do it. Oh. Soul transfer. Sure. I think they could have discard. So maybe we don't do that this turn.
I bring my own army.
Just draw. Since we got the second invoke, we'll do it now. Since I'll draw cards to insulate around discard. Nah, kind of beat them up that way. So it's good to know they're on soul transfer. That makes our Junji worse. Sure. Okay, so we'll take out Soren here. Also notable. You just want to consider, like, what do you need to play around? Whole lot of lands. So they can have Voltage Surge here. So they can go another Elder Dragon. That takes this out, but then I can blitz this. So I think we just do this. Our hand's pretty terrible, all things. We cleared through a big chunk of lands. Good start. Cool. Got him. So I think in this matchup, we definitely want the Bank Busters. Soren. Junji. Probably Soul Transfer. So they have a Braids, which are good for them. I think we can get rid of Cut Downs. Curtains is okay. Lily's fine. Maybe Curtains comes out. Invoke lets me go over the top. I need answers to Sheoldred. Honestly, they're probably going to bring in more removal, so taking out a Sheoldred's probably fine. And maybe one Grasp. I don't think I want No Ways Out in the... Like, that game we were pretty much into top deck mode. Well, I guess they have Bankbuster. This can get around a singular threat. Let's do it like this. Because the thing is, they can kill the Curtains. Curtains also hasn't felt great. Probably just want another threat. First hand didn't do much. So the question is Junji or Sheoldred. Something's gonna eat a removal spell. I think Shelly goes back. They could have a braid. So don't want to do this because I can't crew anyways. Okay, they're getting aggressive. This could be Voltage Surge. So I can do this. Because if they go Shieldred, we have to keep stop them. Do it. Do it. Get aggressive. Land would be good. Not quite land. Second Shelly. Second Shelly. It's not good. Not good. Needed a land drop there. So I can hit him for 6, but then I'm dead. Sorin gains me some life. Kind of just need to see if I could sneak it out, but
My servant. I'm busy.
Voltage does that. Do they have another creature or another removal? Yeah, they got me there. So double Shelly. Okay, Junji might be too slow. Honestly, maybe trim a Bank Buster. Bring in the Shelly. I want to be more aggressive. Like, Cut Down can just take out... like, our deck's a little bit lower to the ground. So it is a bit interesting just to see how we want to approach it. Start. So I can braid here or set up. I think we just set up here. They have Blood Tide. You have a Bank Buster. So this is worse into a braid. Okay, see Fable come down. Okay, so I do have Invoke, which is nice. Don't particularly want to crew, so I could pump this. So I can do that. I can play out another Bank Buster. I can just get this to 3, gets it around cut down range, lets me crew it on future turns. I think we just do this. Give me 1 sec. Sorry. Food delivery just came. Gonna have to wrap it up after this one. So they didn't discard anything, which is absolutely terrifying. Could be Shieldred. Second Fable. So we're gonna draw a card here. Yep, see Voltage Surge come out of them. So I do have Sorin here. Then I have the Mech Hanger. So I can do this, it gets rid of a Fable and that, but then doesn't give me an attacker for the turn. Can eat that. I think we just do this. It's a decent exchange here. So either they're gonna get the flip Fable. Hopefully this draws us into some removal. Decent for a future turn. Lets me play out a couple spells. I can crew if needed. Okay, so they take my Sorin. I don't think I like Duress in this matchup. We need a removal spell like ASAP, otherwise Trespasser is going to get out of hand. Eat their graveyard first. So I can play this. Or I can draw a card. I think I want to draw a card. Because even if they have a braid, I can crew in response and then crew in response. Card here. Invoke's not terrible. Like, I'm gonna take some damage from it, but can't do much. This gets some value at least. I guess they sack the Trespasser token, which is pretty bad. But it gets Fable off. Okay, so we're kind of in top deck mode. They're gaining life, I'm losing life. Shieldred obviously being the mirror breaker here. I'm going to probably just crew and block on Shieldred. We might have to double block. Maybe take one more turn. Probably have to take a draw step, pump the mana, take 2 draw steps maybe. Don't love it. But Shieldred's killing us. Get my token. Got Soul Transfer. 4 Infernal Grasps. That's a decent start. So we're going to draw a card, we're going to take some damage. Hurts so good! Love it! Just dying to Shelly here. Invokes haven't really done much when they're going wide. So it's probably not worth pumping here. If I do I have enough? Buys me a turn at least. Guess I had the clue there. Just cast Blitz here. All right. You got everything out of me. Shieldred just like carried the game. So they are on Invoke as well. So what are our thoughts? I don't think Mono Black's really the call. Rakdos gets you some better, more flexible removal. Fable cleans your draws. Like that game there. Curtain seems bad. Like having access to Braid seems good. Fable's just so good that I think you want to be on it, but you probably want to go back to like Hero Downfall at least, just having the option there. Kind of playing around with that, but gonna wrap this one up. Let me know what you think. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching.